Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. In the last episode, we headed up to the Toll House, where the quote-unquote Paladins of Tyr were hanging out. Had some conversations with them, exposed them as servants of Azariel, and then proceeded to destroy them. And then we found the key to the vault, so we worked our way through the vault, disarming all of the traps, and getting all the loot.
My feet can carry me.
And I'm pretty sure we've got most of everything here. Oh, no. I'm encumbered, so we're going to have to deal with that. I don't know. We can just shift a bunch of stuff over to Karlach. I did move the Great Axe +1 that we found to Karlach. That should be a nice weapon for her. Gloves of Heroism. Your Channel Oath spells. That sounds like Paladin. Send them to camp. All right, let's do this. Let's sort by weight. Yes, I need to move all those camp supplies to my camp chests. All right, send to Karlach. Send to Karlach. Send to Karlach, send to Karlach, send to... Send all this junk to Karlach, just to free me up. Okay. So we need to get a long rest in, because we're kind of banged up. I burnt both my short rests, so we're going to head there. I'm also going to head back to Emerald Grove, because there's actually a couple of things that I want to do in Emerald Grove before we move on.
I'm feeling a bit parched and peckish.
Me too. Keep an eye out for any passing vagrants.
I'm afraid you'll have to content yourself with vagrant chickens.
Well, we did have him bite somebody there, so he's feeling good about himself right now. So we'll just have to keep an eye out for that when Astarion's in the party. Make sure he gets something bit. Alright, let's go back to camp. And see what we're doing here. Does anybody want to chat? No. But Karlach is new to the group, so let's have a chat with her in camp.
Hey, soldier.
Alright, now that those paladins are out of your way, what's next on the agenda?
First things first, I need to get this engine tuned up. Thing's powerful, but it's been feeling volatile ever since I left the Hells. Can't be too hard to find an infernal mechanic around here, right?
Alright, how'd you end up with such a contraption in your chest?
The year? 10 air. The place? Sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero? Karlach. A knock-kneed delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus. She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. Well, to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell.
You mentioned the boss who gave you up to Zariel. Who was it?
Guy named Gortash. Politician. Inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie. I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job, a good job, with people I liked, doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Ugh, to feel so invincible again.
So what does that infernal engine do to you?
Gives me energy. Power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control. If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close.
So what's that been like?
Agonizing. God's what I wouldn't give for a hug. A pat. Anything. You've never met anyone so desperate for a hug as this one right here. Pathetic perhaps, but true. It's my lot to bear, and I bear it badly. Oh well. Can't have it all, can you? Not today, at least.
All right, any more to talk about?
Why are we slowing down?
We're having a chat. In your expert opinion, what's the best way to kill a devil?
Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces. Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Killing devils. This isn't where I thought I'd end up. How about you?
Funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that Nautiloid. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what about you?
I'd be in the middle of another adventure, blessedly free of any tadpole.
I can picture you getting mixed up in some outrageous shit. Giants, beholders, Thayans, the works. Maybe once we've wrapped up the current shenanigans, we'll rest a bit and find some new heap of trouble to throw ourselves at.
All right, then. Now let's go ahead and take our rest. Oh, that probably need to end the day. Yeah, there we go.
Hellfire. She's coming.
She?
Will, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
God's damn it. Anyone but her.
Just who in the nine hells are you?
Will, you absolute stinker. You kept me a secret? Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But Karlak's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlak, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlak meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart.
Technically correct, yes. Let's see. Get to the point, Devil. What do you want?
The point? Oh, yes. Thanks for the reminder.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
Well,
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet.
There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo.
Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade.
Karlach, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you. Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
well, that was interesting. All right, now people want to talk. I guess we'll start with Karlach.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that.
He's a good man.
You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was.
All right, then. And Astarion.
You know, I was just thinking about you, remembering our little encounter in the night.
When you tried to bite me.
The very same. It obviously put me off your neck, but now I can't help but wonder how the others taste. Not that anyone's volunteered. It's just an idle fancy.
I wouldn't expect any volunteers either.
Alas. It doesn't hurt to ponder the question, though. Take Gale, for example. He strikes me as someone whose blood is rich, refined, like well-aged brandy. But the Give? What in the hells would she taste like?
We'll play along. Something exotic, surely.
Oh. Well, that sounds very appealing. I'm almost convinced.
This is still theoretical, right?
Absolutely. A mere thought experiment. So, in the spirit of theoretical questions, if you had to take a bite from one of them, who would it be?
Are you really asking which of our companions I'd eat?
Oh, no. No. Don't be disgusting. I just mean a sip of their blood. No mastication required.
We'll go with Lae'zel.
A meal that would put up a fight. An adventurous choice. Although, the more I think on it, the hungrier I get. I better go find something I can actually get my teeth into.
Good hunting.
There's nothing that tasty lurking out in the woods, but I'll make do. Sweet dreams.
We'll find you someone to eat. Will. Well, that was something.
God's damn her straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mazora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
Failed an Arcana check there. What do you expect? She's a devil, hardly the paragon of honesty.
All these years. You'd think it's a lesson I'd have well learned. It's Mazora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds, but I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
Let me guess. This pact is what's caused the rift between you and your father?
I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mazora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mazora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
All right, if you say so. All right, well, let's take a nap. Okay, we got a bunch of stuff here. I'm gonna go ahead and burn off these packs, because I don't know. Yeah, we'll keep burning off the supply packs. While I have them. All right. We're all rested. So, let's head back. And specifically, let's head back to Emerald Grove. Because we need to go talk to Damon. And actually, there's something I need to do before I forget about it. Just set up here.
Keep a blade close.
Astarion, I need you to cast Long Strider. Thank you. All right, there we go.
That's progress. Moving in.
And Zoru, I think we already chatted with him, right? Yes.
I'd die if I met Leroican reeking of this place. I'll never get the smell out of my clothes. I'll have to burn them.
All right, Damon.
Thought I sensed an infernal around here. But you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And you brought some infernal machinery with you.
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
Phew! You really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallogized Demono valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky. I might be able to help, but I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Avernus. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please.
So we'll keep our eyes open for some infernal iron. I think I already have some.
Meanwhile, I've still got plenty of weapons and armor in stock if you're looking to load up.
I wasn't actually, but you know what? Now that we're here, we might as well. All right, let me unload some stuff here, and I'll be back.
Damn druids. Who uses wooden tools?
Shame the goblins didn't kill me, too.
All right, finished shopping there.
I'm just sad.
There is somebody that I want to talk to here that I missed my last time around.
Die if I met Leroican reeking of this place. I'll never get the smell of
You,
my clothes.
Auntie Ethel.
If it isn't the talk of the camp. It's a rare day when I see one of you lot about. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh! There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
I think I'm fairly colorful, if you don't mind. Oh, and I bought myself some new armor, as you can see. There's no need. I'm fine, really.
Sorry, love. I'll just lose the run of myself sometimes. I must say, though, you're looking mighty peaky. Are you all right?
I've been better. It's difficult to explain.
Oh, I've seen it all. I once had a fella who'd been caught dabbling with a dryad. The wife was none too pleased and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil. But worry not. I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting, he looks good as new. My point is, whatever ails you, I promise I've seen worse.
Why, she sounds positively demented. I love it. Let's tell her everything.
What is it, Petal? What's wrong?
All right, well, I've got a Mind Flayer parasite in my head.
As you recount your adventure, Auntie Ethel nods along, her eyes wide.
You poor pet! My heart goes out to you, truly. I see no sign of a tentacle yet, but that could change in an instant. You need help. Serious help. I've ne'er a potion or lotion here that could do it, but... yes, I may have something at home.
Such as?
I've collected some interesting bits and bobs over the years. You'll have to stop by my house, just at the edge of the forest. Let me mark it on your map. I'll be heading back soon, so I can meet you there. Now, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale.
All right, sure.
Hey, bother.
What do you got? Ooh. Some healing potions. Some alchemy ingredients. The quarterstaff. I'm not in need of a quarterstaff at the moment. And I don't really have anything else to sell because I've already unloaded pretty much everything. But I'll take it.
Be careful on the road. I'd hate if something happened to you.
Roland.
Take care, pet.
I am not grumpy.
The scowl on your face would frighten a troll.
You're an idiot.
Alright, there's another area over here that I did not go to yet. Well, we've been...
You're gonna be sorry! Every last one of you!
I'm gonna leave you there. There's a pathway back here.
Something over there.
And there's a stone door. We're gonna be checking that out here in a minute.
Boring. Even your cages are boring.
I don't like the look of that mushroom. I should stay clear.
Malnourished torch stalk. Huh. Yeah, we probably don't want to go there.
The pride of the gate.
Will, you get over there, please? And Astarion?
Let me out, you bunch of...
Because there's this building that we never really got into.
Stop! This place is off limits. Leave.
We get... Yeah. Well, I guess we can do the intimidation option. Got it.
All the bloody things to happen.
All right, what's going on with you?
I won't say anything. Just don't hurt me, please. I won't say anything. Just don't hurt me, please.
Okay, well, I guess we can't have any further conversations. You are paralyzed. Paralyzed by magic. Incapacitated. I believe
Just move.
I believe we can do something about that. But not with our current group. Alright, Will.
Find a way forward.
Actually, while we're here in camp, I want to send that back to camp.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
Stay in camp.
Are you sure? The blade stands at the ready. And just when things were warming up.
Alright. Let's go get Shadowheart.
Karlach's temper is a sight to behold. She'll need to be careful. That rage will burn her right out. Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
Alright, join up.
All right, some company wouldn't hurt on the road, especially if there's trouble.
Alright, I gotta do some work in the chest that I forgot to do earlier. Give me a sec. Okay, I just dumped off all my camp supplies, and I grabbed that infernal iron. Those camp supplies, they get heavy, so... Alright, let's leave camp. And we should go right back to where we were.
happen.
All right,
Ready.
Shadowheart.
Whatever it takes. No time for Danny.
You have a spell which can cure from disease, poison, paralysis, or blindness.
My legs! I can stand again! Did you do that? Thank you.
Look, you're not really supposed to be here, but I'll turn a blind eye. Just don't touch anything, all right?
All's well that ends.
Don't touch anything, you say?
Never buying a potion off that old bat again. Look, between us, you're not supposed to be here, but I'll turn a blind eye. Just don't touch anything, all right?
Okay, well, you don't have anything else to say?
Look, just
Nope.
don't...
Okay. Is there anything in here that it would not be considered stealing to take? No, but there's a druid's ledger here. Supply log is scrawled and underlined on the inside cover. The dirt-stained pages that follow track the storage and use of food and medical supplies. A flurry of entries near the end suggests that the reserves are nearly depleted. I guess this is
Let them come. Goblins, gnolls. I'm ready.
okay. Well, I think we're pretty much done here. All right. Now, there is this stone door I wanted to check out.
Yeah, she'll kill us dead if we go back without it. We'll get the druid talking. Grove's got to be full of magic.
A guardian
Stepping all
statue.
the rats. Might be spies.
Well, and there's some goblins in here.
Pretty stubborn for a man wearing leaves. Maybe we can set him on fire. We should set the whole grove on fire.
Alright, well, we can't walk past the guardian statue, at least not visible.
Keep your distance, darling.
I wonder if a potion of invisibility actually works for this. Let's try it.
Subtle steps.
It seems to work.
Could wake him up by chopping off a toe. That'd be funny. Yeah.
Alright, bring in the whole
Give
crew.
him something to cry about. Don't wear his voice out. We still need answers. Did some bleeding arts show up to save the druid? I'll cut you to pieces. Kill him!
Alright. Astarion. You can run in there and stab the guy.
At last.
And then bite him. There you go. We found you a goblin to eat.
Time to push my luck again.
Oh, that's a water barrel.
Need to find a way forward.
Let's see. Hunter's Mark, and let's throw, because I haven't done this, a spear. Nice hit. Action surge and throw another spear. Missed on that one. Ooh, that one's gonna be a slight problem.
Moving.
Let's see. Ooh, good hit. Bindal. Let's heal that person. Okay. Let's rage. Weapon infusion.
Under their noses.
Does she have anything to throw? She does not. I can give her something to throw. That didn't do all that much. Jump up here. And remove you.
I missed this.
Let's see. Now you're a bow user. No, I'm not gonna worry about Bardic Inspiration just yet. Tasha's his laughter. Let's try it. Nice.
Be quick.
Alright, 64% chance with advantage. And of course, you missed. Again.
My turn.
It's just a little fire. You can deal with it.
Can't slow down.
Alright, let's chat with you.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I thought I was gonna die down here.
How did those goblins slip into the grove?
It's my fault. I thought I'd given them the slip, but they followed me through the tunnel back there. I must tell the others what happened. I stepped careful. There are traps in these tunnels. And thank you again.
And there he goes. Alright, there's another one of those runes. You can turn that off. Trap disarm kit. More trap disarm kit. Scroll of burning hands. Sure. Healing potion. What's the thing? A detect thoughts potion. Oh, stone door. Oh my.
Looks like a trap there.
Oil barrels. Let's pick those up, just in case I fail this. No, we don't need a bardic inspiration. Guidance should be sufficient. Nature's Snare. A quarterstaff. Alright. Oh, right. Send that back to camp. Send the oil barrels to camp. Also send this smoke powder satchel to camp. I have ideas for those things. And here's another oil barrel. Send that to camp. And here's a stone door. Question is, this stone door. Alright, but what I'm thinking I'm going to do here is we're going to end the episode here because we're getting kind of long. So we'll figure out what's behind the stone door when we come back next episode. And now that I'm thinking about it, there is one other thing that I want to do. We'll give that a go next episode, probably before we move on. So we'll stop here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.